Hello everyone, our topic is all about areas under a normal distribution. Our learning competencies: convert a normal random variable to a standard normal variable and vice versa. Compute probabilities using a standard normal table. Now, last time we talked about standard normal distribution. So when we talk about standard normal distribution, the mean is equal to 0 and the standard deviation is 1. So this is the graph of the standard normal distribution. Any x value can be transformed into a z-score by using the formula z is equal to value minus mean all over standard deviation. So there are cases in which a normal distribution can be transformed into a standard normal distribution. If each data value of a normally distributed random variable x is transformed into a z-score, the result will be the standard normal distribution. So again, from a normal distribution, we can convert that into a standard normal distribution where the mean is equal to 0 and the standard deviation is equal to 1. Now, let's take a look at the following example. Assume that the distribution of heights of all female grade 11 students can be modeled well by a normal curve with a mean of 1,620 millimeters and a standard deviation of 50 millimeters. Number 1. What is the proportion of female grade 11 students shorter than 1,550 millimeters? Number 2. What is the proportion of female grade 11 students taller than 1,650 millimeters? And third, what is the proportion of female grade 11 students between 1,600 and 1,668 millimeters? So how are we going to answer these questions? So with this, we are going to apply the standard normal distribution. So from a normal distribution, we are going to convert that one into a standard normal distribution. So how are we going to do that? Okay, assume that the distribution of heights of all female grade 11 students can be molded well by a normal curve with a mean of 1,620 millimeters and a standard deviation of 50 millimeters. So this is the given. And the question number 1 is, what is the proportion of female grade 11 students shorter than 1,550 millimeters? So how are we going then to convert this normal distribution into a standard normal distribution? Okay, first is we have to illustrate the given. So again, this is a normal distribution, so the graph looks like this. And in the given problem, the mean is 1,620. And the standard deviation is 50 millimeters. Now, since the given is, or the question is, what is the proportion of female grade 11 students shorter than 1,550 millimeters? So, saan natin makikita si 1,550 millimeters? It is to the left of the, or at the left of the mean, which is 1,620. So, dito natin makikita si 1,550. So, as you can see, this is not in a standard normal distribution. Now, we are looking for the proportion where the female grade 11 students are shorter than 1,550 millimeters. So in this case, we are looking for the area to the left of 1,550. So eto yung area na to, this represents the proportion of grade 11 students shorter than 1,550. Now, how are we going to find the area of this? Okay, so in symbol we have this. P of x is less than 1,550 or shorter than 1,550. That's why this is the shaded region. Okay. Now, so this is the normal distribution. So there's a need for us to transform that into a standard normal distribution. So how? Okay, so again, this will be the graph of the standard normal distribution. Okay, when we talk about standard normal distribution, the mean is 0. And where can we find then, okay, if the mean or 0 represents the mean, which is 1620, what is the value that will represent 1550? So there's a need for us to convert 1550 into a z-score. So how are we going to do that? Of course, we are going to use the formula. So z is equal to the value minus the mean over the standard deviation. So in this case, we have there 1550, that's the given value, okay, in question number 1, then minus the mean, which is 1620, divided by the standard deviation, which is 50. So when you compute that, the z-score that you will get is negative 1000 or negative 1.40. So saan natin ngayon makikita si negative 1.40? Of course, it is located to the left of the mean, which is 0. So mean to say, when we convert 1550 into a z-score, the equivalent of this is negative 1.40 in this problem. So again, the area that we are looking for is the area shorter than 1550, or the area shorter, or yes, less than negative 1.40. So eto siya. So this portion of the graph. Okay, in symbol we have there P of z is less than negative 1.40. So kinonvert natin. So this is already the standard normal distribution of this problem or given. Now, of course, there's a need already for us to find the area of this shaded region, or the proportion of female grade 11 students shorter than 1550 millimeters. So eto na siya, from normal distribution, kinonvert natin ito standard normal distribution. Now since na-convert na natin from a normal distribution to a standard normal distribution, we can now use the z-table to find the area that lies to the left of z, which is equal to negative 1.40. So you have this one. So again, we have 0, we have negative 1.40 at the left of 0. So in this case, we are looking for the area to the left of z is equal to negative 1.40. So how are we going to do that? Okay, in symbol we have there P of z is less than negative 1.40. So paano natin i-solve? Of course, we know that the area of this is 0.5. So there's a need for us to remove this area between 0 to negative 1.40. And what is this area, or what is the area of this one? So we are going to use the z-table. Now, since the given is negative 1.40, again, we can use positive 1.40 as our reference. So in this case, we have there 1.4, then 0.00. So the area is 0.4192, meaning the area between 0 and negative 1.40 is 0.4192. Now, to find the area to the left of negative 1.40, again, we know that this is 0.5, so what we are going to do is to subtract 0.5 minus 0.4192, and we will get 0.0808. So meaning to say, we can now remove this one. So the area to the left of negative 1.40 is 0.0808. Now, anong ibig sabihin yan? Okay. If the area of this one shaded region in our standard normal distribution is 0.0808, so the area that is or to the left of 1550 in the normal distribution, we have also 0.0808. So meaning to say, the proportion of female grade 11 students shorter than 1550 millimeters is 0.0808 or 8.08%. So ibig sabihin yan, 8.08% of the female grade 11 students are shorter than 1,550 millimeters. Okay, let's proceed to question number 2. This time, the question is, same given tayo, same mean and standard deviation. So what is the proportion of female grade 11 students taller, this time taller than 1,650 millimeters? So again, let's just illustrate that using a graph. So the mean is 1,620, so we have this one. And since that is, it says here taller than 1,650, so where can we find 1,650? It is located at the right side of 1,620, or the mean. Now, since we are looking for the proportion of female grade 11 students taller than 1,650 millimeters, so saan yung shaded region? So, it is the area at the right of 1,650. So, this shaded region represents the proportion of female grade 11 students taller than 1,650 millimeters. So in symbol, we have there P is, or P of X is greater than 1,650. So this is the normal distribution for this problem. Now again, there's a need for us to convert this one into a standard normal distribution. So when we talk about standard normal distribution, the mean is 0. So ang counterpart is 0. Doon sa normal distribution natin is 1,620. Now, since the given is 1,650, we have to convert that. We need to find the corresponding z-score for this. Again, we are going to use the formula. So in this case, we have z is equal to the mean, or the value I should say, which is 1,650, yung kino-convert natin, minus the mean, which is 1,620, and then over 50. So again, 1,650 minus 1,620 divided by 50, and it will give you 0.60. So this will be 0.60. So in this case, the equivalent z-score of 1,650 is 0.60. And again, same lang yung shaded region natin. Okay? So the area that is taller or bigger than 0.60. And in the normal distribution, the area that is taller than 1,650 millimeters. Again, so this is the symbol. So in symbol, we have this P is, or P of Z is greater than 0.60. So this is the standard normal distribution. So ganun yung pag-convert into normal distribution to, or from normal distribution to standard normal distribution. Now, since nasa standard normal distribution na tayo, pwede na natin kunin yung area nito using the Z table. Okay? So, let me just illustrate again. So, how are we going to find the area of this? P is, or P of Z is greater than 0.60. Again, we know that the total area of this is 0.5. So, 0.5 minus the area of this. So, ang matitira is yung area to the right of 0.60. So, we will be using the Z table to find the area between 0 to 0.60. So, we locate 0.60. So, we have here. So, that is 0.2258. So, the area of this between 0 to 0.60 is 0.2258. Now, of course, to get the area to the right of 0.60, we just subtract, since 0.5 yan, so 0.5 minus 0.2258, then we have here 0.2742. So, meaning to say, we can now remove this one. And the area of this is 0.2742. So, that is the area to the right of Z is equal to 0.60. Now, since the area of this is 0.2742, so the same lang sila din ng area nito in our normal distribution. So 0.2742 pa rin. So in this case, the proportion of female grade 11 students taller than 1,650 millimeters is 0.2742, or 27.42% of female grade 11 students are taller than 1,650 millimeters. So, yun yung ibig sabihin nito. Okay, for question number 3, what is the proportion of female grade 11 students between 1,600 and 1,668 millimeters? So, how many of the female grade 11 students have a height between 1,600 to 1,668 millimeters? So, again, we are going to illustrate this one into a normal distribution. Okay, so we have this one, this curve or graph. So in this case, the mean is still 1,620. Now, since in question number 3, we have two values here, 1,600 and 1,668. So where can we find 1,600? Of course, it is located at the left side of the mean, which is 1,620. So ito yung 1,600. And how about 1,668? It is located at the right side of the mean, or 1,620. So, ito siya. Now, we are looking for the area between 1,600 to 1,668. And what is that area? Of course, we have this one and this one. So, the entire shaded region or regions represent the area between 1,600 and 1,668. So, this is the, or in symbol, we have x is greater than 1,600 but less than 1,668. So this is the normal distribution for this problem. So again, to find the area between 1,600 and 1,668, there's a need for us to convert this one into a standard normal distribution. So again, we have this graph. So the mean is 0 since we are talking about standard normal distribution. So 0 yung counterpart or equivalent or ni 1,620 na mean. Okay? Now, we are going to convert 1,600 and 1,668 into z-scores. Okay? So in this case, we are going to use again the formula z is equal to the value minus the mean divided by standard deviation. Now, for 1,600, we have here 1,600 minus the mean, which is 1,620, divided by the standard deviation, which is 50. So, we have the value negative 0.40. So, ibig sabihin nito, yung 1,600, pag kinonvert natin yan into z-score, ang value niyan ay negative 0.40. Next, how about 1,668? So, when we convert 1,668 into z-score, again, we have here. So, same formula lang tayo. So, we have there 1,668 minus 1,620 divided by 50. So, in this case, we have 0.96. So, ang counterpart or equivalent ni 1,668 in z-score is 0.96. So, again, we are looking for the area between negative 0.40 and 0.96. So, in symbol, we have there P of x greater than negative 40 but less than 0.96. So, eto na yung standard normal distribution for this particular problem. Okay, since nasa standard normal distribution na, pwede na natin kunin yung area between negative 0.40 and 0.96. So, ito yung gagamitin natin na model para makuha yung area between 1,600 and 1,668. So, again, we can now use the Z table. Okay, so first is we have to look for the area between 0 and negative 0.40. So we just locate that. Again, we can use 0.40, positive 0.40 as our reference. So in this case, the area is 0.1554. So ito yung area nito. And then for the area between 0 to 0.96, okay, we locate 0.96 in our Z table. Then the area is 0.3315. So the area of this is 0.3315. Then to get the area between negative 0.40 and 0.96, we just simply add. So 0.1554 plus 0.3315. So the total is 0.4869. So the area of this is 0.4869. So, ito na yung area. So, ganun din dito. So, what does it tell us? It tell us. So, meaning 0.4869 or 48.69% of the female grade 11 students are between 1,600 to 1,668 millimeters. So, yun yung ibig sabihin nito. So, that is the answer to question number 3. Okay, another example. A survey indicates that people use their cellular phones on average of 1.5 years before buying a new one. The standard deviation is 0.30 year. A cellular phone user is selected at random. Find the probability that the user will use their current phone for less than 1 year before buying a new one. Assume that the variable x is normally distributed. So, we try to illustrate the given using a normal curve. So, the given mean or average is 1.5 and the standard deviation is 0.30. Now, since we are looking for the probability that the user will use their current phone for less than 1 year, so saan natin makikita si 1 year? It is located to the or at the left side of the mean, which is 1.5. So, eto siya. And since ang hinahanap natin is the probability that the user will use their current phone for less than 1 year, so what is the shaded portion that is less than 1 year? So, eto siya. So, this is located, the region is located at the left side of 1.0. So, in symbol, we have there P of x is less than 1.0. So, this is the normal distribution. So, again, para makuha natin yung area natin, there's a need to convert that into a standard normal distribution. So, in this case, the mean is 0. So, ang gawin natin ngayon is, of course, to convert 1.0 into z-score. So, ano yung equivalent na z-score niya? So, we are going to use the formula. Z is equal to the value, which is 1, minus the mean, which is 1.5, divided by the standard deviation, which is 0.30. And we can get negative 1.67. So, ibig sabihin, yung 1.0, ang equivalent niyan, in z-score is negative 1.67. So, again, we are looking for the area that is located at the left side of negative 1.67. So, in symbol, we have there P of z is less than negative 1.67. Okay? And then, this is already the standard normal distribution for this problem. So, we can now use the z table to calculate the area of the shaded region. Okay, again, we know that the total area of this is 0.50. So, there's a need for us to find the area between 0 to negative 1.67 using our z table. So, since that is negative 1.67, we can use 1.67 or positive 1.67 to find the area of this shaded region. Okay, using our z table. So, the area is 0.4525. So, it means say the area of this is 0.4525. And since that is 50%, para makuha natin yung area nito, we just simply subtract 0.5 minus 0.4525. And we will get 0.0475. So, pwede na natin tanggalin to. And the area of this is 0.0475. So, ano ibig sabihin yan? If the area to the left of negative 1.67 is 0.0475, so the area to the left of 1.0 is also 0.0475. And anong sinasabi nito? The probability that the user will use their current phone for less than 1 year is 4.75%. So, 4.75% is the probability that the user will use their current phone for less than 1 year. So, that's how you convert a normal distribution into a standard normal distribution. Okay, so again, thank you for listening. God bless us all.